bustle of the world, still so charming.
With all due, this trial is taking far too long.
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are...
Is it Finon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's... Wait.
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice. There's a sun-like existence in the trap.
It has come to this.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
Why would we? The core flame is important to us, but it's beyond absurd to even consider. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time, but that's as far as I...
Of course. I know this is not the time.
Discerning.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey.
No. Someone should stay outside in case we need help. Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, assuming we survive Nikador's wrath, if something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two.
Yes.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get taking the lead in this battle.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready. Our reinforcements from beyond the sky, warriors of high esteem, please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity, and prove that when the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then, souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise. I told you, this is only a mirror. I don't see him around here. We should go first. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most.
You won't get away Kremnoan vermin!
Be on alert. The smell of rust is thick in the air.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here.
Kremnoans and Achaemons are at war?
Perdiccas?
Say whatever you like, despicable Achaemen. Better to die in battle than return even in glory.
Foolish brute. I see you. Die, you swine!
My Lemos. My king, why? Why?
Is this?
And you are... Oh. You Kremnoans are all eager to die, huh?
Face your death, coward!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikidor's wrath.
Time to cleanse the filth of elegance. Existence is unity.
Let this place witness glory.
Move already! Burn it off!
Mood is set. Let the show begin!
The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. There's more till.
Show me your curse. Forever do. I am struck. Forever do. Absurd. I know this Achaemen. That horrible noise. I can hardly. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. That voice. Not you too, Cartonis.
Mighty Mos, you destroyed all the wicked king.
I won't ask how this happened. Nor will I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this, you know very well. Leave.
I have no intention of hurt.
Humiliate me, you shall not. Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty.
This is...
Ah! Finally gone mad, despicable.
Enough! Be quiet! Look out! Parted the waters. So, you are Don Hung. What did you mean you saw your past too? The trial of Stripe. This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never... We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
Find your friend. power.
I agree. Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were. The true entrance to Nikador's trial. I've seen him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only... The one manipulating this battlefield is...
Mightimus, you are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know, and I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master.
No. I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who was... He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him... You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course. Cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off
Your opinions are of no interest to me. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my...
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear.
Don't you dare speak.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly...
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put us...
Your hatred is as clear as day, my devils. My eyes must have seen deeply. But thanks to them, I have also come to hear. This is why you killed your father for the throne. Only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let... This is why you seek the Strife Titan. Only to reject the core flame, letting... Oh, child and show me what you are capable of. Show me if you...
I will rip your chest apart, Titan. In the same way I ripped apart that former king.
I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of... Remember this. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. Very great. Moment of ascension. You, the successor of Kremnos. White warrior knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, Mightimus? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power.
Their cries. Miserable wails. Kings of Remnants. This is the power you desired.
Eternal.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Forever I am struck.
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife.
Great power. I can hardly contain it.
Everything in this world is bleeding. There's more to life.
Burn it all.
Stay away, stubborn one. Yeah.
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Fury upon you.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos!
How noisy.
May the Faust stand time to cleanse the children. The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding. Eternal. Be of your body and mind. Stay away.
The mood is set. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
Burn it all.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Dreams do come true.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Found you.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord,
In all likelihood.
that is correct. He was willing to entrust the core flame to the Chrysosayers.
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Amphoreus to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this... nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters.
According to Naius, Nicodor, though one of the embodiments of calamity, also bear... Perhaps that is also why Lord Phynon threw himself into the trial of strife.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Kremnos, mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about... But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be... It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seed of divinity, that pushes this world and...
worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time.
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, all right. You're a little...
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's all right. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall, and she expected me to take his place. That was the...
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long the downfall of strife and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, the ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Dee, your people, they have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look.
Regardless of what happens.
Thank you. Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kid.
Hey! It's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories about princes on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince? Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway. My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. Do you know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elites. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the backs.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemenids. Everything you know about our people comes only... You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Amphoreus.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, we don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But, young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
The future of Kremnos. I should find Crateros. There he is.
Drat! Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Achaema is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be? Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Achaema. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den. when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye. Why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet.
It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while.
Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Crateros. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They can follow us if they want to. Let's go.
Wait, so how in the world did Chrysia's Leo get mounted on the wall?
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to?
Someone help!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
Divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our... If they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down. Think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who's...
Are you trying to shame me, Mighty Mos? I may be old, but I haven't become... You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether...
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even in... I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never... Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy...
I came to discuss the future of our people with you.
Go, mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go, but don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos.
We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
European, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent...
Enough! My decision is fuck. We must save Cast.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old...
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed. Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, European. You are just a coward, royal wing elites, and effers of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come...
Understood. 5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your... 2, 1.
It appears there are no objections. With all present as witnesses, this child shall May fate and the gods await your arrival. My son. My Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account...
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo... Oh, unworthy kin. In the name of the Council of...
We shall see who the Kremnoan blade...
My Deimos. They all tell me to forget. The son of Gorgo. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then...
Mister, you're awake. That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that. I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Don Hong, and wishes... I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off. The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Is that Lady Treby and Lady Trianne?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely... Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision.
No, it's all right. Trianne is just what? Trianne is super mad. You've forgotten all about Mama. Mama Trianne.
See you tomorrow?
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were...
Oh, it's Miss Castorus. It's been a while. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some when Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, but Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't, for some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is.
I understand. Feel...
And what might your... Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost.
Much appreciated. Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had you not been here, the authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds... I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trianne's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine... Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trianne runs around, it won't break easily. All right, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough. It seems your friend arrived before us.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky. Your companion here kindly explained the meaning behind the name to me earlier. Through him, I've come to understand that you and your friends walk the paths of Kefali and Yanis in places beyond. For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it, regarded, and now, in keeping with tradition, Akimet dedicated. Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to...
Have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the... No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine. Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akuma. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never...
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie! Oh, I've missed you. Miss! You can't say that! Lady Aglaya should always be Lady... As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akuma presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akuma, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here.
You're mistaken. The capable Lady Aglaya doesn't need my help with things like this. Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Mikador's attack on Akuma, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wound.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little... Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all...
I would love to keep you in Akuma for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akuma intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaia...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with them? The Grove is a pit...
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Gray. I'd be delighted to show you around.
In that case, do bring this tool called the weft. Is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of... Make good use of it.
I'm glad to be in your company again, mister. Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. And they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must... The Grove of Epiphany is Akima's partner cat. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including... When I was studying at the Grove, alongside Phynon and the others...
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to... Look, there she is! And Lady Trian. But who's... Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury.
Miss Hyacinth, this man was
discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of... Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend...
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by
these wounds... This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. Gray, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the Grove for... As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of...
I understand. May fate have mercy on...
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama! Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akama behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
You might not be aware of this, but using the sentry gate...
Trian promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we had no other...
I'm ready, too.
Okie dokie! Everybody, let's hold hands to the...
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfhound.
Cass, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem.
Mem wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go?
Memmy, mem. Memmy.
It's hard not to like Mem when they're so adorable. Oh, this is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more... After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability...
Is everybody awake?
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep.
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden?
Mama was the strongest Holy Maiden in all of our history. But Trian can't remember. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy memmy mem mem memmy memmy mem memmy mem mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem. Mem 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 mem. Trianne thinks that's a great idea. Memmy mem 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 mem. Yay! Then I'll call you mem 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 mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem. Mem 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 mem. Me mem 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 memmy. Okie dokie. Trianne remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether we follow this woven trail and keep going upward. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem memmy mem.
Legend has it that whenever they request...
Look! A huge tree! It's huge! Ma'am. Memmy mem.
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to grow with a long time ago. Felicis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and...
Trianne knows this. Everybody says that was how this big a cat...
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too, yet... It seems both the Grove's messengers... There should still be a way in.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. Oh! Trianne found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side! The entrance on the other side. Where could it be? Wilbur's eyes are so sharp!
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us. As I expected. Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily... That's possible.
Hello? Is anyone there? No one's here.
I have an idea. Lady, do you remember? Lady Aglaia said this. While you're in the Grove, this is achievable because the Grove is not only where the roots of Circe's are. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, Well, these lines are documented in the Handbook of Nestia's priests. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be...
There isn't a reaction.
But that shouldn't be.
Mem.
Are they... white? No, these aren't white. These are shadows of dead...
Dead, mem? Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained however, This also means that the golden thread has definitely
But what happened to them?
Ma'am, can you read their
Let me try. Black cloak, sword towards the
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast.
Oh! Trianne will be on high alert!
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense. There, on the step.
This looks...
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the
Should we... The monster is alive!
Trianne, please hide behind us. Mister, let's do this. As expected, the words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
Honored to meet me. Time to kill! Time to cleanse the filth. Do you know who I am? This is Diamond! It's all yours! What are you looking at? You defeated it! Little Gray! Little Kaz! You're so strong!
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the but at what price?
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. He is not Ackerman. The way the stitches...
The Grove?
Now that I think about it, Castrus and the rest should have...
Trianne just got in contact! The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Haggy?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the Grove to be the first to be impacted. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it.
But what?
Light they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also...
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly...
They've set off.
I pray for their safety.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still...
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would...
Is this a joke?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide, alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity...
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after... That being said, based on the condition of this, it's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the grove.
Everything will be fine. The people at the grove are really smart. They'll definitely be...
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all. Believe me, she is far nicer to the two of you than she is. Despite being a chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that during our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame...
With the exception of Orynyx, that is... They didn't...
That is true. It's also fortunate that these...
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the... So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding an act.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the Weft along. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice.
Okay. We will keep that in mind.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a dead. Remember all those brave heroes and the tales you've heard.
In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you.
So many monsters. I can't open it. Save your energy. Yanis's power.
Are you serious? Just a mere door. Before you try unlocking the door. My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the... Rule number 2. The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vet. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted... Nothing is impossible. Having said that... That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also bet that is where you're wrong. While the black tide was still only a small fraction of the scholar state, but since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen, and now, the objective.
Mister, judging from your reaction, Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest. You don't have to take that too. Professor Anaxa theorizes that all being... It is an extremely complicated theory, provided that... Yes, that seems like the only good... I do not... Perhaps they were just unable to It is located at the top of the giant tree. I'm making our way there. Right. Alchemy is truly incredible. No, you didn't imagine it. I'm afraid that someone's probably near. Found it. The voice is coming from... No. It seems to be... Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what you do... Such a lively little bunny. What a smooth-talking child.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify...
The scent of Thanatos.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of...
Baring your fangs at me. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the...
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophage, the Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were true. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private...
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. However, I'm going to ask you some questions.
A pop quiz? Well, that's spark.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 7...
Is a flying arrow in motion, or...
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Fine.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 750... What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged Anaxa the new sporist is still alive. I saved him. This dumbfounded expression of yours. As the saying goes...
I'll keep my eyes on you.
Oh, that's true. As long as we can get the water... So, the solution is...
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did...
My intention should be... See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. All the two of you have to do...
Ma'am.
You're making it sound so ominous.
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles. Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. You're overthinking things. Although it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives, I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, as a student of Anaxa,
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about if you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target. Please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Huh? There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Let's see. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
How smart.
Let's hope that this is not a trap. So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us. If only they could interfere in the affairs of the Titans.
So lustrous and
Ma'am,
Understood. My apology.
Memmy bunny mem?
Is this the legendary golden
We'll know once we... There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path. We're here. Could you kindly pluck a... Now, can our little goddess perform?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia.
Right. Got it. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow.
Ma'am! Memmy lit up.
It's just an ancient... So, what do you think? It really is the golden bough of vows. And I did not...
That is... indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if, therefore... Why don't we just put everything aside and...
Yes. I agree.
Great. Then, let's...
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for... Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange...
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only... I'll allow each of you to ask a question.
Well, in that case, mister, please go ahead.
That's no...
Let's not get into a game of semantic, mister. I will observe her reaction based on your... So, don't worry about it.
As I've previously mentioned, I'm one of the 7 sages of the Grove. Well, it's your
My question is... Was your previous answer the whole truth?
There's no point in making this...
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively,
All right.
With all due respect...
Is that so?
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves.
All right.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming... All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Mem.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Memmy mem. Memmy mem memmy mem.
Not too much.
Mem memmy mem. Mem mem. Mem. Mem memmy mem mem.
I hope we're an end to harmony and unison. Allow me to purge the root of... Yeah.
I won't do. The fear
Night. Stars echo.
That's half the work. Still water to the flitty. I venture forth to forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you.
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Lady Trianne, are you all right?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us. Air supremacy secured! That sounds so cool! Wait a minute, let's get back on track. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the white dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a...
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that? Oh, so you found a survivor! But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about. Mem! Mem, 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 mem. Mem! Mem, mem, mem.
Coming and going without a trace.
Oh! Actually, Trianne also found this.
This is a piece.
Yup! Trianne found it on a branch not long ago. Trianne doesn't think so. Because when Trianne...
Lady Trianne, where is the aura?
It seems to be...
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
More and more violently!
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Let's see.
There's nothing. Hold on. That can't be. Was it?
What exactly is this butterfly?
No. How should I put it? It's considered, legend has it, that someone can only pass the trial of the...
But our
Sorry, but even I don't know how. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trianne.
No. That unknown thing?
Perhaps we can try again. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow. Lady Trianne. And even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray! Little Cass! Look over here! Quick! Memmy! He's about to burst into flames!
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Let's see.
Little Gray! Little Cass! It's bad! Memmy, I'm fine. Mem. Memmy,
Lady Trianne, what?
Trianne and Memmy were looking just as they went to take a closer look.
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's...
Memmy. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something.
Time to cleanse the filth. Never hesitate! Get it together. May song bring us victor. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
I venture forth to forever triumphant. Victory inevitable.
I hope for an end to strife. Be of your body and mine.
Free will. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Easy.
is all right.
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather...
Whoa! Where did...
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. It seems like I'll really...
Lady Trienne, how does the golden thread react to her?
Obviously. After all right.
Another trial.
Ma'am, but we have to go to the treetop to find...
I've got a hunch. Come. According to Calypso... How incredible.
Mammy?
Wow, impressive. Let's see
something. It seems like in that case,
It'll be fine. Let's just...
It's a success! The path has appeared!
All of you have indeed passed the trust.
Same mood. Same.
I'll be back shortly.
Casate.
Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me. If the West Wind at farewell.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much.
Well, in that case, you're... actually Circe's.
Ma'am.
Oh, my. I was wondering when you were planning to expose...
The riddle-like trials. Your distrustful yet sincere character. The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea.
Since you knew from the start that I was not...
Because I did not believe that Circes would walk this world in a human form. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence.
Excellent. To think we...
Well, shouldn't you also tell...
Oh, the reasons I needed your help? And just like how you were wary of me...
Is this threat related to the Black...
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped.
What you mean is that...
Indeed. I split it into 3. As for the last one...
What? Do you mean...
After all, the scholars of the Grove have all... Especially that heretic named Anaxa. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary. Of course.
Ma'am.
What a smart little bunny. This way, we'll also take down the Black Robe.
But, Circes, aren't you the...
Even if I do not, I just need you to buy me some time against the warriors. Excellent. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trian will protect everyone!
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne, and also...
Memmy, what's wrong?
Is this Professor Anaxa?
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the for the sake of Amphoreus. Die with me, Titan.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed.
Who is this black-robed guy?
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly...
You're not. Stand down or die.
That's right. Let's do our best to bite.
Trian will also protect everyone!
Mister, only this time, may death protect us. Be careful.
One slash. 2 slashes. 3 slashes are enough.
Who exactly are you?
Dangerous thought. The harmony will soon play in unison. Time to cleanse the field. Night. Stars echo. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Destined for oblivion.
I venture forth forever.
Be of your body and mind. Get it together. May the foul stench dissipate. Yeah.
So powerful. Cersei's was right.
This shall fall.
Who exactly are you?
Dangerous thoughts. Resonate all together. Time to cleanse the field. Night. Stars echo. No more touch.
Countless thus our fates become one.
I've heard the call. Trinity is before us. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
I don't want to say that to you like a wisp of silk.
Everything in this world is bleeding. put him.
The way is fraught with difficulties. All lives will be revealed.
May the foul stench be of your body and mine.
So powerful. Cersei was right. Like a wisp of sleep.
Harmony and unity. Yeah.
Countless thus our fates become one.
Truth for everything in this world is bleeding. Right. So doors echo.
Heard the call. Trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Stay fragile, like a wisp of sleep.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Not good. In that case.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity.
Truth burns everything in
Professor Naxa? No. It's Cersei.
Time for revolution.
We'll overcome the... Now, farewell.
A little honesty would do us.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Countless thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
May song bring us victory.
Stay fragile, like a wisp of sleep.
Allow me to purge the root. Yeah.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
May the foul stench hit. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. No! Look out, everyone!
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
Phew. That was a close call.
Sorry.
I know. Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you...
I feel...
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since...
All this noise and commotion.
Are you... Professor...
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the Newsporists.
Indeed. You are the only one... Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaia
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of... Are you going to bring me to
That is indeed my duty.
but I prefer not to.
Fine. There's no need to make your life. But I have some things to take care of first.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but my fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame.
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
I will accompany you, but please understand.
Let's go. I won't go over.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of...
Hello. And...
Hello. If I'm not mistaken...
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger?
Ma'am. Kallinicus passed away a few days...
So...
Huh?
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei.
I see.
Please let...
I come from Kremnos. Death, you know, Kallinicus. Even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight. I've been...
I'm really...
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance.
Oh, hello, young one.
Are you the father of Kanani?
Ah, yes. Did not, alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated. What's the matter, young? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. They're all...
What should we do?
Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove.
Don't put it that way. Even if my heart...
What's Dad talking?
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city and...
Mister, we're sorry to bother you.
No, wait. Lady Castorus, did Lady...
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of a few days ago.
Wait, what? That's no shocker. At his age... Just up and left. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. Still wouldn't budge after all those... I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. That bull-headed old...
That is it. That's all that...
Good work, mister.
Let's go.
All right.
Miss Castorus, my lord, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to...
My apologies, Miss Castorus. Late...
That's just great. She refuses. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy.
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own.
Please be careful. Akama
Is covered by her golden threads. I know. Don't worry. As I said before.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened. Please do not underestimate. The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all Naked Door's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The trial of strife is imminent. Lady Treeby once traveled across thousands of cities. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. Speaking of Thanatos, you must have an idea of the curse Yet when you caught me in the grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power. My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my Latin, Mister, you must be tired after being... Mister, you must be tired after being...
My apologies, Miss Castro.
What's wrong? Is there trouble?
Yes, I sensed something. It was Lady Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared.
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust. They will keep Trianne safe.
Peggy, you're talking like one day Trianne will reach her limit, and Treeby will take on the role of gatekeeper. I am just a little concerned about her. You want to say a proper goodbye.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it feels like neither... It's time to head out with the West Wind!
All right.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone... what happened?
Watch out! For Cremnoan.
Aggie, now's not the time.
Excuse me! Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved?
I actually just came to relax. I've examined them, and they don't seem to be serious.
Multiple individuals fainting
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to.
Let these people rest.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intention...
What's going on?
Snowy!
The culprit is...
Dee! What did...
It's just another duel.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City. Speak up, mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of...
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent...
Look, nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you...
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that...
I didn't forget.
Then?
In twilight's last gleam, Machimus dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrim. Yet little do they know that they will...
What are you playing at this?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince...
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their...
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't...
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos...
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. An idea does strike...
Go ahead.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. This time, we'll see who can... What? Are you chicken?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. Looks like I'll have to teach you.
And thus, an unprecedented son with unparalleled resolve. The two warriors determined. Since we can't see what's happening, do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion long before the dawn of Erechrysia? The two beasts started their tour for tens of thousands of years. It fixated on its... It set its sights up. It was stuck. It had nowhere to... On the land of Amphoreus, some land at last. The most scorching
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? Get lost.
Are you asking me to get... please, forgive...
What a spectacle of...
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without...
What I'm saying is...
We will personally escort back...
You're wearing way less...
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the...
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged...
Very well. Let us bring this fast. Alas, the flame chase journey is destined.
But thanks to those two, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find them.
Such an empty bath is indeed I was looking forward to unwinding after work.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Let me check.
So, how is the feeling of having the
It's so good.
But, Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become...
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Oh.
Are you curious about us?
I am, but something tells me...
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. Then, because of reasons, and in return, the price we had to pay...
Each opening of the Sentry Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway...
In that case, when you opened that giant Sentry Gate...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that...
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primer, we will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward...
Lady Treeby!
Something's off. Wait, no, it's Trinan.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
What? It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak height.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient...
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read.
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have...
That was in jest. I understand.
Worry about yourself first, deliverer. You also never mention.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams. And in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes. I saw it all. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky. Just killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolute...
You were blinded by hatred.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late.
Then what about you, Mighty?
There is no word for fear.
I'm getting the feeling that your language...
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... Hephaestion. Perdiccas. We faced life and death together during our date. The wind in the wilds of Amphoreus smelled like rust. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange... Ptolemy was a real bookworm.
This is the first time I've heard you...
They died on the battlefield. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous...
Mightymouse.
Leonius died in the 5th winter.
Idonia. Is that the city?
Yes. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leon...
This is perfect. Mightymouse.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could eat. Then, it was Pacesta, our enemies, consumed by...
Mightymouse.
And at last, my most trusted friend, he hid his condition from me. By the time
A Kremnoan.
Hephaestion.
No need. Farewell, my dear.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he, following his demise, I considered leading my people against the dissent of many, Crateros included. I made the instant of strife.
If you take over Nikador, then you must begin the journey back to... So you hesitate
I don't know, but I have never been crowned. And
Your predicament is true. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. And that teacher of yours... Lady Tribby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save... She got abducted by...
Crateros! What's going on?
It seems I was the one who...
Aglaya, I demand...
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to... He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury. And naturally...
She telling the truth?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then...
Age has blinded you, teacher.
Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness?
Crateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis.
Silence!
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many... Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremno?
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass of Crateros,
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Lord Crateros did not use violence to harm us. Please, Aglaya.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Crateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragment. We wish to earn your trust, and those of the Kremnoan.
How are you going to show me?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has some... We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the...
A fair proposal.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom.
It is not the first teacher. Forgive me, young master. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been...
This obsession for returning home...
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparable. If you're truly capable of leading our... just as you did back...
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism. Fulfill your duty as the victor.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment. I'm here to finish you.
It is you, the beast spurned by all.
Defy? You're wrong. As for you, you already stand at death's door, Father. Hykes! You're a weak kid now.
Then swing your blade. Take my...
No. I don't want the crown. All I want is you.
But the walls of Kremnos will not. You and I, we're both the... Now, the son of Gorgo is...
Crateros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman.
King of Kremno cities, that you would come.
You knew I was coming.
Your matters, I've heard. But before that...
What's this?
A signet ring. For the king.
What? Mother?
A long time to fish out it took.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet.
Gratitude there is no need for. Questions you bring with you. Ask.
Fate I've always denied. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority.
Yet hesitate still, you do.
Because of my people, they men, women, the children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old tradition.
This is not a good...
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000... I accept that fate and become the total...
A different kind of...
Mama!
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Treeby?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky where the ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted...
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps... What's wrong, Trebios?
Because on that same island, the mountain looked alive. and it kept getting closer to the island. Then there was a bang. Mama?
Yes. Unfortunately, we call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water.
Oh, the Black Tide is a baddie. I don't...
Of course, my dear. You only need the Divine Yanis. Will then give you
Wow. But... Mama...
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one.
Yeah!
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're old...
Friends?
They might not, but they'll certainly beat you.
Mama... Am I...
Don't be silly.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember.
Your friends, who will chase the Black Tide away.
Is this... Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship.
Wow, that's amazing!
Of course you can. I think that person lives. There's a noble girl there who's...
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain,
let me think. I know! She's... Treeby! I named this doll... after myself? I don't remember it all. Bad chest! You can't lock me away! Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword.
Many years later, many brave warriors will board...
Ooh, I can learn how...
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos.
All right. Then...
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where...
In that case, this way, they'll always... How could I have known? Was it just a coincidence? Learning can change your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you...
Isn't it...
Oh, sweetie. The ocean isn't like...
All right. Even though my...
Circe also favors children who try the...
I want to be a teacher too.
Why not? But...
And... Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make... Mama and the others always... But now...
Come. Let's line them up. Trebios. Set them on this music box and...
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? Oh, my lovely. Well, you might as well see for yourself.
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear...
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating. Out of all your inventions, this...
I don't...
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast. Beheld 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads if they declared the world too unstirring. Hence wished endless, thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave. Thus creation was complete. Who then, O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic airs.
going on?
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw closer. On the bloodied earth, the living and dead. But go, what is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Hurry! Run! Trinos, run! The black tide has arrived!
Where can I go? What's this? Why? Are there ghouls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of all. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trinos. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. But remember this, Trevios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide. I shall see you tomorrow.
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have...
No.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you...
Aggie, cut it out with the scary...
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream?
The dream itself was nothing.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly... There isn't much time left.
Perhaps... it wouldn't be such a...
You have a...
I believe there's...
Souls will be spent until they... Once we had a whole and connected body. If that now we are fragmented into numerous selves, we can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the...
Compared with saying farewell to one person, what...
But advancing is the dead. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us.
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow... What?
After all this talking, do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we...
Well, my emotions might be fading. Please, let me do it. What would you like?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that night, just as expected, another trip must be made.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once...
Oh, it's...
No way. Do you really still remember that?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings...
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush.
That's not true. I'm here to seek, and could you please teach me everything?
Rumors sure Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you, and a peculiar dagger. By the way, I got it from the sneak attack.
Oh, I was right. It is.
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Occam.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste. That incredible power.
Are you suggesting that? Nonetheless. His mere presence will endanger the holy.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy. I know. I just want to eliminate a threat to this.
Take a seat. I suppose I can tell you.
What's wrong, Trian?
Nothing. Just a monster in the black cloak.
Don't be scared. There are no...
Trian threw it away.
We got back safe from the grove because of you, Trian.
Sorry.
For the same thing, of course. But first, we need to restore the memories since Yanis caused the fragmentation.
Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the...
Oh, yes! On that note, saffron? Ah, it's an essential offering for ritual.
Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the...
I see! It's like...
But it all depends... After all, it was us who took the core flame from Yanis, from Orynyx's kin.
We will have to give it a try. In our current...
Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute.
In any case, let's look for saffron first. I remember that aged saffron. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie? No, it's an illusion.
Wow, this room is huge.
Trinan, did you?
Yeah, I saw it.
What are you two whispering about?
Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is going. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here! I summoned the... Something...
Wait.
Wait. Isn't that... Never mind. Could it be...
Is it possible that we...
But why haven't the...
Orynyx has the whims of a child.
Come on. This isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and that reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past? Treeby! Trinan! Coming!
But what?
Huh? There's... I swear! Trinan! Treeby!
We were just lost in our thoughts. What you saw was likely,
Okay.
Could Orynyx be trying to make something feels... What do you mean? It might... Is Orynyx...
Still no luck finding any safari.
I suppose we can do without it.
tried to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't talk. Whoa! Shreevy, Trinan, look at this! So cool! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's going on, Orynyx?
Are you saying that the black-robed sword...
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can... Let's start with the first premise. The second premise is even more explicit.
So it's... But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama?
Not necessarily. Let's call that the first target is me. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Carefully...
What about Thanatos and Aquila?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery. Can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point.
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it.
That's a relief. Anyway...
With the distances between Akama, the Grove, and...
Orynyx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treby, we should leave. This has other people in it. What? Oh. Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Treby, Trinan, come check the... What's this? Trian feels like... Little gray? Snowy? Wait.
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of...
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Tree.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course we were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. The other group will come with me to... I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa, and I'll tell you the details as we move.
Lord Finan!
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya or Finan. I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both both sides can communicate.
Thank you, everyone. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, fine.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snow.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans human can find. Tell us your plan.
This being is not just
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being...
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Circe's core flame while we were on our...
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing a...
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also... He is the key. We need your other...
Mem, do you mean me?
I see. Fine, and that battlefield you... Is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with it. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power, then we'll seal the flame...
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen. It's very clever, using the element of... Can you do it, little one? Such in the... By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when...
What are they...
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their... But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus a Finan. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this.
Of course.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan. The situation brooks no delay, and we have...
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate.
As for whether we can take back the core flame...
Based on what I know of him, I'll be honest, but the Flame Reaver will have to step
We are grateful to you for your aid, and may carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us...
You mean Mighty? Don't worry. That man would never miss out.
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I, we're both...
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and
Is that why you're here? To pray to the...
No, just the opposite. I'm here. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford...
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the...
Let's have a chat before we go our separate way. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion, but Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, the Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, The elders would rather negotiate, but he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the Mountain Dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight that great fire marked the beginning of Mountain Dweller history. Since then...
But leaving their homeland also brought many Mountain Dwellers...
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed. That is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions... It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then...
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor announced. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead. No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd managed to send the Kremnoans to it.
Then Ackerman.
What? Didn't Aglaia tell you? We have been...
Our king will be back soon.
Rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
I can still become king.
We're almost there.
I can't see.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will rest.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside. Let's go, partner. Today?
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Is that fear I sense?
This mortal.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Countless threats.
Thus our fates become one. All life we reveal.
Think that like a wisp of silk. The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding.
This war returned to victory.
Heard the call. Trinity is before me.
All right, will be.
Catch it down. Time to cleanse the filth.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Split up and take them out!
Oh, what a spirited display, Deliverer.
Stay steady, like a wisp of silk.
Get ready, Croc. Can't hold out much longer. Quiet. I know what I'm doing. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Be of your body and mind.
At long last. How embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door? Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent today.
Long time no see, Mikador.
Harmony and unity. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time for revolution.
I'll overcome them. Doubt farewell.
Such petty tricks.
I hope for an... Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
Is that fear I sense?
Trinity is before me.
I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Kremnos departed.
Trinity leads to self-destruction.
That was a good opener to the ceremony. We honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death.
May the foul stench dissipate. Doors echo. Time to cleanse the filth.
A little oxide like a wisp of silk.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true? Has Ornyx...
As the Council of Elders said, we face...
They really gave the core flame of strife to a criminal.
What a noisy crowd.
It's probably because Ornyx is gone. Ornyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Ornyx's...
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
Professor Anaxa, what matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. Just try to stay on your best behavior.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
They have... All right, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Ornyx's core flame.
It somehow feels like D has...
Yeah. A lot has happened in the past. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. To Trinon?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found he was no better than a corpse when Trinon and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cut.
What a brave soul.
Yes, it's Krateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill...
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory.
She's lost her divinity. But answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, a pathetic killer like you could never understand.
And crumble.
Good! Supreme glory shall be... Come! Let us fight! For Amphoreus!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't. Why does she look like she really turned into...
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time. Her spirit is now riding the west wind.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the grove...
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never... What about the Crimnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please, you've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nigador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you...
You could say this is the true face of history. It's I do not see a Naxa around.
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than...
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a... I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like... But this unforeseen...
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, but the most pressing issue at hand is that we...
Finan, Castrus, mighty, only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try? Mem special mem.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too.
It simply put that priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional, but this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned. I've made history, and henceforth
Indeed. You've realized the and now you can at last bring our people. What?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my this history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Would be to renounce the title of king.
No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos. The Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. My mother's signet ring. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destiny. A cruel fate awaits Amphoreus. Yet, you shall tread the only path that...
Why task me with being your messenger?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high.
I failed to save that.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared. What truly matters is that you
the one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night.
Yes.
She's not one to...
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of you. I promised her that I would dedicate all I have.
And what is next, Where will you be headed?
To the place where I belong. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed it. It's now my turn to fight it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
And what is next? Where will you be headed?
You're here, Mighty Mos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akama through yet another trying ordeal.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. You are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise.
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear. And now, Mightimos, you have risen as the most
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Mightimos, a new chapter awaits.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, you shall have your final bath in
Just...
What's the reason?
I was just thinking. If an ordinary person in...
But I cannot forgo that. So,
One day, you shall die with a wound in your...
Well, that is a rather...
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted...
You speak the truth. May you be... Farewell, mighty.
Outlanders? No. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. That means a lot to me. A success... How about you let me get... Are you thinking about... Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get with this departure, fear that I will never again return. You have my gratitude. Yes. Shh. Well, but this one. I wish the same for you during your time in Amphoreus.
Isn't the prince anymore.
What's going on? Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of.
I can take that.
I've heard about what happened at the Grove.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Trebi, we should all focus on tomorrow.
That's a valid point.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife. One day...
Do you really believe I can do it?
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming...
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treby.
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide.
Oh.
On second thought...
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
We salute the Guardian of Amphoreus!
We salute. It's been... I should have known.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without See those kids over there? They're the ones who... Were you seriously just going to sneak off with...
Well, I was actually on my way to...
Oh, that's quite an honor. We better not leave them waiting too long.
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a... I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking... maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name.
Farewell!
How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong. All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? Why so quiet?
Do you truly feel as...
You know what? You sound just like it, but you're not off the mark.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of money.
Am I really? Well, with that said...
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery, but maybe I've never managed to cut off my debt.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Eve, can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that...
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure empty... Remember that there is a whole world behind...
I will keep that.
They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into...
Do not worry. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language...
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated, but... if there's a chance in the next life... I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't... May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... Who knows?
Get up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something What is it, Midamos? Why must we learn to fight? It is for glory and honor, my son. Is that really? What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound it.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words. It was at that moment I no longer put my faith in that of your mother, Midamos.
Crateros said that shortly after my fall into the sea. My mother challenged my yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. But now, and now... It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Submit, die. Look! Midamos is back! Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Welcome back!
We meet again, Your Highness.
Welcome back!
How was your training?
Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Midamos! Did you just come back from training?
It's been a while.
Beat you at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
Mother, I'm home.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Lady Trianne.
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midamos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow. So, what I want to know is, as Amphoreus' first demigod, and what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back?
All right.
Teacher, are you?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be. Then I will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Tribi, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then.
Since you have made your decision, see you later, teacher.
Cass, are you?
No. I'd prefer she.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to.
Oh. So.
Yes.
Cass. You know.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgot. She forgot that this glass object meant something No need to apologize, Cass. But now.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone, while you and I have long accepted this absurd teacher. Don't let the—
But it would be even more cruel if they will eventually need to know this. To me.
So.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under—
Is it because
Yes. Strife remains distant.
Then, where?
Right over there.
Why does she look...
It's because we don't quite recall.
Oh, Maya.
Please don't. It's time to witness our last...
You're here, Orynyx.
This is our memory. So your sense...
False prophecy, huh? So you...
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the black tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the holy maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world... Let's keep up with her. This story...
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable. I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss. Is this Yanis's...
Not only that, it also serves as a lock.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door.
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball...
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete... You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He just Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer... Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it. The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
You grew up in...
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had to maintain appearances. Those in authority added some
Even so, I still find it...
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people...
Right. Becoming a demigod, sure, it's hard to believe it's been so long. Your powers... Let's explore the room a bit.
There's so many boxes.
These should be our belongings.
Red glass.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanissopolis. If on the day Mother returned with the glass. Later, on the eve of the... Let's move on to the bedroom. Just as expected. It's... Mama, are you...
That's right, my sweet girl.
I wish I could go I want to know how to chase...
Ah, I see. If you want me to consult the...
What is it?
Be a good girl. Just sleep through the night.
That's it? Of course I can. But...
Because...
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. That means the ritual has succeeded. It means I've found, but I'll be waiting for you there. It's the end of the west wind. In the rosy horizon, you'll see...
Wow, that's... Oh, I know.
As long as you sail toward tomorrow, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for...
After those 10 years of darkness, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now.
But how? With Yanis?
Indeed. We hadn't...
So, this obstacle...
Yes. The answer is right.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The path to the temple was...
No surprise, while others were willing to clear the way.
I can't move it. Time Titan? Is that you?
Just like this. Regardless of our action, we don't remember that it's closer to...
The passage is now cleared. Ornaments. Thank you, nameless god.
Whoa!
Relax.
All these people.
Mostly, but it might...
Hey, let's... Please? Oh?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden. I couldn't stop her.
Oh, really?
Huh?
It's getting late. Be good.
Okay, then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor... Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer.
No need to trouble yourself.
All right. It's been a while. Oh, here, have some of my... What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine.
This lady is Mother's old friend. We've always remembered the familiar taste.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault...
Perfect. that way.
All right then.
The Janus Vault?
It's where Janus's heart lies, and the core flame, it's also the place.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it. Finally, the Janus Vault is right ahead.
I knew there was some sanity left. No, Janus. I've come here. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your... Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one. With a... No matter. My hands are not made for... Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world. I understand, Janus. Thank you. Now... Did you see that? It was... We will end thus. May we... follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite, Mother.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop.
I knew this would come.
It's opening up. Move aside and get ready. The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions and ready your arms! What?
Come forth, loyal guards. This is your last chance. I'm right here. However, if they're otherwise... But...
Captain, what should we... do? If any of you want to get rich, then come with...
We can't just stand by and do nothing.
Resonate all together. Yeah. A little honesty would do. Time for resolution.
Overcome the and doubt farewell.
Made the Faust time to cleanse the filth. Indirect is always perfect. Countless thus our fates become one.
like a wisp of silver.
How's... Could the Titan... Woman is the...
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me.
You're not getting...
Oh, Yanis, protect me. The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do?
That redhead!
Inside! There are guards here too. Don't alert them.
Screen 4. The gleam.
Long last. A creature of the Holy City guards.
This should be the last fight. We have... But I don't... Who has been aiding Tribute? Well, history might be blurred if she pulled it off alone.
Trebios had been on, but what did we truly mean to her?
In that case, let's focus on the mission.
Dangerous thought. Harmony and unison.
This...
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Stars echo.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
Serenity is before me. Another journey becomes still waters of oblivion. Again.
May the foul stench be of your body and mind. The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will or destined for oblivion.
Feel the fire deep within.
This is where my journey out of passages. No, I can't stay here much longer.
Well...
Not the question that has been puzzling me. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her, or if she had known this flame chase journey, would she still have chosen?
I think the answer is already within you.
What? You can hear it?
Not really. She can neither see nor yet. She knew that one day, someone we can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness, it's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self.
Yes, you'll remember it all. Here, I will set here. You have such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. So, if you ever feel
Worry not. Though loss is something we've grown, each one of us has never. Losses are a constant on the flame. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yen.
Ride the west wind.
So...
That's right. In the name of the three fates now, I run towards the... If I can truly pierce through the...
We will meet again at the end of the west wind.
Lady Treby, do you that everything will be fine?
Yeah, that's...
With all due respect, Lady Treby, you know perfectly well. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely...
Cass, that's not... See you tomorrow? Is
prophecy.
Listen, in every corner of this land, it may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world. But the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in it.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying, even as the world teeters on the brink of... And that is why a holy maiden exists. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, and set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side, because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy, beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promised. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphoreus' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal, that end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
Child of humanity, surely...
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to...
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned reason to...
And that's all thanks to you. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the...
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me.
Fine, fine. There's not much left in your soul. If you don't do so...
If I'm not worried, why should you be? What exactly are we?
It's good that you remember.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed.
Is that...
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it.
That's certainly worth...
Regrettably,
The girl who's walking...
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how...
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, a child's words are always carefree. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relation.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. What else can you use to...
Do you two mind if I cut...
I warned you.
I just have been meaning to ask.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before you were already a silent, cold...
So, some people arrived. We have long been prepared. No one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden. Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, was far heavier than light, just like the destiny that the prophecy at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living, and after an embrace, their